Hello everyone. So today we are going to have a look at how to create a basic SharePoint site on SharePoint Online, creating a customized logo, then customizing the navigation, themes, page layout, and we'll also go through a little bit about the web parts and their placements as well. So there are a few things which we can do in terms of creating the logo and uploading it on top of the site. But before we do that, let's also quickly have a look at how do we create a site. So depending on your organization settings, you may or may not have the option of creating a site. So we can click on create site. If you don't have this option, you just need to know one more thing, that when you create a site, it actually provisions a Microsoft 365 group at the back end. You click on create site, then you have option to click communication site, team site. Let's just create a team site for today. So we are going to say, call it test 101. Yeah, it's all done. Site address, and it provisions a group email address by itself, as you can see that. Test site. Yeah, only members can access the site. All right, English language, English. Here you can choose whichever language you want to put it in. I'm just gonna click on next. Additional owner. Just gonna make Mila Kunis as additional owner. So I have a site available to me now. As you can see, it only says T up over here as a site logo. Yeah, this is the overall way how the usual team site looks like in any organization. People can change it. We're just gonna have a look at all of that. So, but first is we're just gonna change the logo. So as I have said earlier, so this is how you change the logo. You click on the cog, the gear icon on the top right on your site, click on site information, and then from there you have the option to change it, and then you upload a new icon. But before you upload a new icon, you need to have one. Yeah, so either you can check with your marketing team to provide you a new icon, or you can create one. I am going to quickly show this to you now. When you are creating a new icon, just be mindful of your company's branding guidelines. If they talk about using some specific colors or fonts or images, try to stick into that, because earlier you're just gonna get it back. Because as you have seen, let's go back to the site. You can see it looks very much square. Yeah, so let's create a square logo. I am just going to do this. So I know I need to create something in this. Yeah, I can choose some color. For example, let's put it in this one. No outline. I don't want any outline. And I am going to need to put some image in this. Like for example, I'm creating my team sites for sales team. Yeah, so this is all about sales. So you may want to put in some icon that talks about sales. Yeah, that's much more relevant. Yeah. Yeah, I can change the back end as well, back color, and I can change this color as well. That option called graphics fill, I can change that too. I can make it look like this, or I can make it look like this. Let's do this. Yeah, I know it's very ugly and very boring icon. Yeah, I can change it too. Yeah, so I'll show you. I'm just gonna delete it. Now, if you do not want to create a square icon, but you want to create something which is like a bit of a rectangular, you can do that as well. Just be mindful that in that case, icon will look a bit different. Yeah, So let's have a look at this. Just gonna type in sales. And something a bit more visible. But as I said earlier, you should have icon available to you anyways, but just in case you want to create one, you can do that. Let's save this image. Logo. Now that image is saved, and I'm just going to save this icon as well. Now I'm just going to show you how to put that logo over there. You see this cog over here? Yeah, you click on that and then you click on site information. From here you have the option to click on. You will have these two icons which you just created. I'm going to use this one, for example. See that? And I'm going to hit save. There you go, the icon is now changed. Yeah, and it scales by itself. Now if I want to change it again and I want to use this one, you see that it does show up over here. So depending on how wide it is, it will show up sort of okay over here. So I, for example, want to use this one, so it's over there. Looks all right to me. Yeah, now let's move on to the next topic, and that is customize the navigation. Yeah, so the navigation on team site is on the left hand side of the page. Now you can, before we create, this is the navigation we are talking about. So before we create any navigation, let's have a look at what are the available things for which we can create navigation. You can create navigation for any external facing websites as well. You can create navigation for anything that you or your team sort of browse on a regular basis. Yeah, so like for example, let's create a page and also learn a little bit about, yeah, see that this option add page. Let's add a page first and then I'll come back to creating a navigation. So you see this cog on top, you click here, you click on add a page. Now here I can choose whatever type of a page I want to create. It will give me a bit of a layout, so I'm just clicking on blank, for example. I'm gonna click on create. Now here I have option to choose what type of a banner I want on top. Yeah, I'm just gonna click on yeah. Now I can choose to disable the comments because I want people to come and read stuff over there, and I do not want them to pass on any comment on any of the content available over here. But if I choose to create a page where I need them to comment and share their thoughts, I can keep it on, and then users in my team, those who have access to this page, will be able to give me comments as well. Now here I'm just gonna type in some text. Yeah, I'm going to create an image. Yeah, so now I have text, I have image, I have created a page, and I'm just going to click on publish. I'm gonna click on copy address. It saves me time. I'm gonna click on cancel. Now the page is created, yeah, and let's have a look at if there is anything else. When we create a page, what are the things we can do? Okay, yes, you can do that. Yes. Now let's have a look at the other bits and pieces as well in page. Now when you create a page, yeah, you can choose to give it a layout as well. Yeah, now I am going to do this. I'm going to click on this. Now you see there we can add sections, and then we can add columns in each section. This is a one section and one column. I can click on 3. Now I have 3 different columns. This is column 2, and I'm going to click on plus over there, and I can add another image over there. I can click on this and I can upload this, and that's it. Now I have 3 columns in one section. Yeah, now I can choose to format the text over there. Yeah, you can see I can change whatever I like. I can highlight the text there. You can do a lot of formatting over here depending on your need. Yeah, I'm just gonna click on cancel. Now I can add another section here, and this section I want 2 columns. Yeah, I create there are quite a few things which we can actually add over there, but these things are more like web parts. We will come to these things shortly. So we're just gonna click on republish. So you just now learned a little bit about pages as well, adding sections and adding columns in each section. So you can use that column in that section to publish your own content. Your content could be in a form of a text, image, document library, lists, whatever. Yeah. Now we have a document library as well. Like for example, if I want to create say this is my document library. Now if I want to upload some documents, yeah, let's go back to the icons which we created. These are the icons which we created here. Just gonna do this. Just going to upload documents in the document library. As you can see, it's there. Now I want to show these on the page which we created as a as files. Yeah, so I'm just going to click on document library, and I'm just going to select which document library I want to display here. Now I can see like this document library needs a bit more room on the page, so I am just going to give it this. I'm just going to give 2 column width to this web part for document library, and we'll just keep 1 column aside so I can add some more data over there. Yeah, I can even add some more quick links. Yeah, so for example, this is the website which my team browses on a regular basis, and the website is google.com. yeah, just gonna click on insert. I can add as many hyperlinks I want over here. Now I'm just going to republish it. That's it. Now the page is created, and we have added a couple of web parts over there in terms of quick link web part, where we have added a shortcut. We have added a document library as well. We have tried creating different sections, columns, in which we have added a few text and images too. Now let's quickly go back to our thing where we were supposed to create a navigation. Now we will create a navigation on the page so people can get to that page which we just created easily. Yeah, we come up over here, we click on plus, Yeah, and now here we can paste that URL which we copied earlier. Yeah, this is the URL of the page. You can also copy the URL by opening the page, going into the address bar, selecting that, and then putting it up over there. Now I can put in some text to display for that page. I can say important or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna click on OK, and that page is available here. I can drag and make it up on top, so it's always available here. Yeah, I'm going to click on save, and that important thing is now available here. If I'm going to click on it, I'll go straight to that page. So depending on what you want to do, how many pages you have, you can put in some key pages. You can just pin those pages up over here on your left in the navigation, which will make life a lot more easier for you and your team. Let's move on to another topic. After navigation, theme. All right, so this is your site. Yeah, now it has a very basic gray look and feel. You just want to change that. Yeah, you just want to change the look. You click on this cog, the gear icon on top right corner, scroll down, click on change the look. Now here you have the option. You can click on whatever theme you like. For example, I like this theme, blue. I'm gonna click on blue, and I'm going to hit save. Yeah. And I'm going to change the header. I'm going to extend it. You see that it is extended. This one was compacted. See that? Look at the size, how things are happening up on top left corner, depending on how I want it. Yeah. I can change that color to my theme because I selected the theme for blue. I have blue options available to me. I have logo again over here. I can change that logo, and this is a site logo thumbnail which comes up on top when the site is available, which is like this. You see that? So you have a few options available. I'm just going to click on save. So this is how you can change the theme. As you can see, yeah, it has shown you the, well, I have laid down the example of yellow and black. I can do that as well. So let's have a look at that. There you go. Everything is now changed. Yeah, so you will have some color guidelines as per your organization. You can try to go as close as possible to that branding guidelines. I'm pretty sure it's not possible to match exact color codes, but you can still try to go as close as possible. Yeah, so now this bit is done. For example, another bit is pages. We have seen how do we add a page, and we have also seen how do we add web parts. We can talk a little bit more in detail about adding a highlighted content, file viewer, etc. So let's have a quick look at those things as well. All right, let's have a look at how do we use the highlighted web part. Yeah, so I'll quickly show this to you. All right, let's have a look at what is highlighted content web part and what does it actually do. So highlighted content web part works if you want to surface, for example, say content from one site collection into another site collection or multiple site collections, then you use highlighted content web part. Now, for example, let's say this site collection over here, say this is a policy site collection. Yeah, this is where all company policies are created and are stored. Yeah, now policies can't be different. Policies once made then needs to be used by everyone in the organization. Yeah. Now you have policy for HR, you have policy for IT, for finance, etc. But they all have to have a same set of a policy when it comes to filing a reimbursements or say leave policy. Everything is just going to be very consistent for every other team in the organization. Say I have created a dedicated portal where I'm storing all the policies, but I want to surface those policies on other site collections. Now I will be creating a highlighted content web part. Say I want to create one for IT, and I have to create one for finance, for example. Yeah, or say sales. Yeah. Now I am going to place my content, highlighted content web part. Say I need to put it over here. Yeah, and then I can put it over here. This is exactly what we are going to see now. Now I have this site called podcast, in which I have a document library called music, where I have some music, some files. Basically I want to surface these files on this site collection called test one-on-one. Let's see how we do this. I'm just going to add, say, highlighted content. Yep, there you go. I'm adding a highlighted content. Now I need to change its scope. I'm going to change its scope to a specific site. As I said earlier, it's called podcast. I'm just going to select podcast and type documents. I can even add, if it's a page which I want to render over there, or whatever I want to render, I can do that. I am going to render documents. Document type any is alright with me. Yeah, and then I'm going to select a filter. Content includes a word, or recently. I know the file was created by me, so I'm just going to select the option called created by selected users, and I'm just going to type in my name over there. Just giving you an example. Yeah, so all the files which were created by me will be displayed over there. Just gonna click on list. That's it. Perfect. It's done. Now I have content surfacing from another site onto this one. I mean, how cool is that? It's like a cross-site publishing of content. So this is how this web part works. We have several other web parts as well. Yeah, I'm going to add another section here. I'm gonna show this to you. Now we can have an image web part, text, whatever you like. There are tons of web parts available to you. You can add countdown as well. You can select which date it is. If you're having a company party or anything of that sort, you want to keep users engaged, you want to keep the excitement levels high, you do these kind of things. So there are multiple things which are available, which are catered to your needs. Feel free to leave it in the comments today, guys, if this video was any good to you, and if there is anything in specific that you would want me to create and publish. Thanks for your time, and yep, you have a good day. Bye.